Hello everyone, today I decide to do top 10 strongest fighters in Baki through all of the series. Everything here is only my opinion, you can share yours in comments. Let's start. Aron Shabun. He has been studying martial arts since he was 9 years old. Has won fighting festivals and tournaments several times, participated in the underground tournaments where fighters fight until one dies, never lost before the fight with Biscuit Oliver. Shabun has monstrous strength, he blocked Oliver's punch from the top with just one arm raised, and impact resistance. He withstood whole series of Oliver's blows to the face, immediately jumped up, receiving a punch with both hands from Oliver. Red Tsukayo. With his bare hands he knocked a completely smooth ball out of the obsidian rock and received the title of Kaio. After that he studied other styles of Chinese Kempo and Kung Fu, including those who using cold weapons. He has a high level of control of internal energy, so that he is not only able to crush stones, but also to transfer the energy to impact through items. Biscuit Oliver. Oliver is the most dangerous criminal in the United States and one of the most dangerous people in the world. Also, he is a prisoner in the Arizona prison. He has complete freedom of action there and in fact controls both of the prison's administration and all prisoners. In exchange for this, he provides services to the US government to search for and destroy the most dangerous criminals. Oliver's combat capabilities allow him to kill an entire drug cartel with his bare hands. At the same time, Oliver does not use any weapons and don't know any martial arts, relying entirely on the strength of his body. Jack Hanma. He is one of the most physically strong characters and has crushing blows. Jack is also have high resistance to blows. He often wins due to the fact that the attacks of the enemy do not harm him at all, and he is waiting for the moment to attack. Due to high willpower, he ignores even serious injuries, such as bone fractures, and can fight with a broken arm with the same strength as a healthy one. He has an extremely high will to victory, and he is not afraid to pain wounds, or death. Motobe. He easily beats Baki Hanma in one-on-one. He also managed to escape from Yujiro, who was in flying rage. Motobe is more like a warrior instead of being a fighter. He using traditional Japanese weapons to fight. He even using a smoke bomb to make a surprise attack. He is also very strong, as he could make a throw just by grabbing Musashi's leg. He could defeat Musashi Miyamoto by using a choke hold despite being cut in his arm and leg. Kaku Kaio. Kaku Kaio is a powerful grandmaster of Chinese martial arts and the strongest of all Kaios except Yujiro. He has a wide knowledge of everything. His skills are the result of over a century of training in Chinese martial arts. He can slice several human limbs off with a simple chop of his hand, and even injure and send flying Yujiro himself. Kaku can also perform attacks with supersonic speed. Pickle. Pickle is a prehistoric man who lived in Jurassic period and hunted dinosaurs with his bare hands. By coincidence, during his battle with a tyrannosaur, a meteorite smashed into the earth, and Pickle was frozen in the sea of ice, and nowadays he had been found unfrozen and reanimated. Accordingly, his physical characteristics are quite superhuman. Pickle's power allows him to challenge a dinosaur in a direct power fight, pick up and throw dinosaurs. Pickle's blows are strong enough to penetrate tank armor. Pickle destroyed 8 tanks before he was caught. Miyamoto Musashi. The legendary samurai and the strongest samurai ever possibly. He was cloned from tissue in his spine, and Sabuko Tokugawa infused that empty clone with Musashi's soul, giving him his former memories and skills. Musashi is able to cut through the skin of some of the strongest fighters in the series, like Baki, Hanayama, Pickle, and even Yujiro himself. He even killed one of the core characters from third season of anime. If you read manga, you know who. Baki Hanma. By the end of the Baki Son of Warrior, before Baki's ultimate fight with his father, Baki is shown to be so strong that he can completely vaporize the punch machine pad with a casual punch. At this point, it can be safely assumed that Baki is possibly the second strongest character of the series. Baki was shown to still be vastly inferior of Yujiro's, however, until Baki's demon back had activated. When Baki's demon back appeared in his fight with Yujiro, he was shown to be powerful enough to actually hurt Yujiro. This being something that no other character has been shown to be able to do. Baki ends up losing to Yujiro by a very close margin when they have a punch out until one falls. However, Yujiro admits in the end that he can no longer be called the only one strongest creature alive, as Baki is worthy of being considered Yujiro's equal. Yujiro Hanma. Yujiro is the strongest character in the series, with his strength being said to be equal that of an entire army or more. Yujiro was able to defeat the American military force by himself during the time of the Vietnam War. Yujiro was 16 at the time. Some of the Yujiro's greatest feats of strength include pushing back 100 riot police, completely stopping the tectonic activity of an earthquake by punching the ground, tapping craters in concrete walls, easily knocking out a giant elephant that not even tank can damage, cutting glass apart with his fingers and crushing coal into dust. It is said that Yujiro's hits are equivalent to that of a nuclear impact, with even entire armies trying their best weapons to stop him, but to no effect. That was my top 10 strongest, but there is some characters that not in the list, but deserve attention as well. Yujiro Hanma. He is the only other person aside from Yujiro to defeat the USA on a small island in the Okinawa territory during World War II. He is also known for defeating 1000 US soldiers using one technique. Che Guevara. Guevara is one of the two free men in the Arizona prison along with Biscuit Oliva. He also maintains many of the same privileges of Oliva, since both the guards and the United States of America are fearful of him. Gaia. Gaia considers himself to be a master of environment. During a fight he can use anything in the environment as a weapon. Muhammad Ali Jr. He possesses some of the fastest reflexes and has destructive power in his punches. He claims to have a perfect martial art that only involves punches. That's all what I have for you today. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more Baki videos and not only Baki. Goodbye.